It is directed by Andres Muschietti and stars Jaden Lieberherr, Sophia Lillis, Jeremy Ray Taylor, Finn Wolfhard, Wyatt Olaf, Jack Dylan Grazer, and Chosen Jacobs, as members of the Losers Club, who live in the town of Derry, Maine, and experience many disappearances of kids that they know, some family members as well, and they are setting out to find out what the hell is going on. But along the way, they start to see strange, crazy visions of creatures that are coming out to them from their worst fears, including Pennywise, the dancing clown. This is a Stephen King novel, and this isn't just, oh, it's a scary clown movie. No, it's a scary movie with a scary clown in it. It's more about what good horror movies should be about, the characters. I loved every single one of these child characters. Every member of the Losers Club gets their own little moments to really shine. You understand where they're coming from. And no one, and I mean no one, in this cast, built of mainly unknown actors, no one had a dull moment in terms of their acting. It was quite astonishing to watch them give these humorous and dramatic scenes with such equal weight. I loved the way that this movie was directed, the way that Andres Muschietti was able to wring those great performances out of his actors. Muschietti takes this movie, which could have just been this schlocky, stupid clown movie with some pretty subpar acting. I've seen that kind of thing for so many horror movies, but he didn't. He understood where to take the story, how to do the scares, how to do them effectively, not to just jump out at you and make you feel like, oh my god, oh. No, it's to build up that tension, to slowly use things that creep you out over and over again. It builds up. It uses foreground, it uses size proportions, and it uses such great lighting techniques, not to keep Pennywise in the shadows. In fact, the first 10 minutes of this movie, you see him pretty much in full daylight, and it's just as terrifying, just as horrifying. I loved watching it. I'm not the biggest horror fan, but I love watching this movie because of the way it made me feel. It made me feel scared, but it made me care about what was going on. I was invested in the story. I do think also the music by Benjamin Wallfish is so evocative and dark, and also plays onto so many great themes that we've heard before in the greater 80s movies of the past. The cinematography by Chung Hoon Chung was this twisted, inventive stuff that I see in so many great horror movies. And I have to say that it is just a really well-made movie. It does suffer in the areas of pacing, and some of the writing can get a little melodramatic. Some characters, apart from the Losers Club, the other characters that are out there, they do actually end up playing a rather large part in the movie, but I felt like not all of them were given their dues. There were times when the movie would focus on one side character, and I kept feeling like, I don't really care about him. I'm caring about these kids, but that guy really feels like you're rushing him along. And like I said, the pacing can draw out a bit. This movie is 135 minutes long. I don't think it is necessary to be just over 2 hours. You could have shaved off 15 minutes, and this movie probably just would have been so much better for me. I did feel like at one point I thought the movie was pretty much over, and then it kept going. And I thought that was kind of weird. Sure, I liked where it kept going. I thought, okay, well, that makes sense. You have to end the story like that. But me being the person who's never read the book, didn't watch the old movie, who's going to this movie completely cold in terms of what the story is, it just felt weird that at one point it was wrapping things up and then kind of kept going. Above all that, like I said, it is a really well-made horror movie. It has great performances from all of the lead child actors, great direction, a outstanding, perfect, just absolutely terrifying, nightmare-inducing performance from Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise. He is an absolute triumph. Everything he was doing was just beautiful in the most scariest, just horrifying way possible. It was like watching, for me, Heath Ledger as the Joker. He was that dedicated. He was that into his performance. Every little thing he did was just insane. And that really made it probably one of the best horror movies I think I've ever seen. I definitely recommend going out to watch it. It doesn't matter if you like horror, if you're scared of clowns, if you're not scared of clowns. It doesn't matter if you've ever read a Stephen King book or even seen any of his adaptations of his movies. This movie can actually appeal to a lot of different peoples in a lot of ways. And I think that is something truly special. It is definitely worth the tickets and the Blu-ray. So have you seen it? Please tell me what you think about it in the comments below. There are going to be videos linked down here or one over there. For more Mr. Movies, please press my little face right there. Thanks for watching.